Hey guys, it's Pesha Forrest. And as a sequel to my last video, I wanted to talk a little bit more about purpose, about feeling passion, about feeling productive. Because I had mentioned in my previous video that feeling productive, it feels really, really good, but there needs to be a backing overall of love behind it and passion behind it. There's so many people out there who are really passionate about the things they do, whether or not they work in the service industry. And for so many people who lost their service industry jobs right now and are struggling with that, it is difficult. I mean, even a job that people thought was insignificant or just a holdover job, there are so many people, especially with me working in the service industry, that I know love it. They love making people's days. They love interacting with people. They love making people laugh. They love serving people food and drinks. And it is incredibly a passion career for them. And it is important. And they are essential. They are essential for making people feel better, especially after a long day of work, to go to a place and get served, or even just a bartender, and you go and get a drink and someone remembers your name and asks how your family's doing or how your work is going. I've met so many beautiful people working in the service industry. So many of them have become my close friends and people I genuinely care about. And it is such a great draw for connection. And I'm just realizing this now. I mean, the majority of the people that I know or have met in my life have been through my service industry jobs. And I love you all so much. I would not say that bartending has ever been a passionate career for me. And Scott, if you're watching this, sorry, but you know that. You already know that. But there are other things that I am incredibly passionate about, and where productivity doesn't feel like you're just being productive for the sake of being productive, and being productive is not based off of your worthiness, or you're not basing it off of your worthiness. You're just doing these things because you love to do them and they make you feel really, really good. I think right now is a really great time for a lot of people who may be forced to stay at home to really reflect on the things that they're passionate about and what their productivity is being driven by. I think that's incredibly important. Just let that sink in for a minute and maybe ask yourselves that. What is your productivity being driven by? What is your main motivation for your productivity? I mentioned in my previous video that productivity sometimes is based off of this desire for love and connection. And so we do all these things to receive love and connection, and not understanding that our worthiness is there. It's always inherently there. I've talked a lot about conditioning and programming in the past, and a lot of us, based off of our childhood or our past circumstances, we've been conditioned and programmed to believe that our love is based off of things that we do or don't do. And so it is always a reconditioning and reprogramming of the brain to realize that we are worthy just for existing. And right now is a great opportunity to realize that we are all just worthy for existing. The sun still rises, the sun still sets, the moon still comes up, the stars still shine, the earth still rotates. We're all still living and breathing and existing here on this plane of existence, and there's nothing that we could do to make any of that change. We are worthy of love, and we are worthy of love, and we are worthy of unconditional love and respect just for existing. So, what drives our productivity? Is it love? Is it passion? Is it caring for other people? If that's not the answer, if the answer is making money or being successful or getting recognition, I'm not saying that they're the wrong answers. I'm just saying, hey, take a minute to self-reflect. Because again, productivity is not a bad thing, but it is important to be passionate about what you're doing, or else you'll get burnt out. You'll get depressed if what you're doing is not based off of what you really passionately care about. There's so many people, like I said, again, even in the service industry, who passionately love what they're doing. And I have grown to love and miss my job since I haven't had it. I miss the people I take care of, but I love, honestly, some of my things that I'm passionate about is I love caring for people. I love helping people. I love listening to people. I love helping people work through problems. I love cooking for people. I love hosting people. I like having people over, even just to spend the night, to cook meals for them. I love my community. I love my neighbors. This is why, part of the reason why I love gardening so much is not only just for myself, but for my community, so that my garden is in my front yard, and so I want people to be able to enjoy the beauty of my garden, and it's important for me. It's a passion project of me. Not only is it something for me to do because I love getting my hands in the dirt, but also because it gives a lot of other people joy when they walk by and they are like, oh my goodness, I love this so much. Whether or not you're an artist, are you being an artist because you want to be recognized as an artist? Or are you being an artist because you're passionate about showing a different side of humanity or beauty to the world? It could even be something like an interior designer. Are you doing it to get recognition, or are you doing it because you want to improve people's lives through the beauty of their homes, or to help organize their spaces so that they have a better quality of life when they get home after a long day of work? It's just simple things like that. What are you good at? What do you love doing? What can you provide to other people? Productivity just for the sake of productivity, just to gain recognition or external validation, isn't enough. Because you're never going to get enough of that to make you feel whole inside. So what you need to do is really figure out, how am I giving to others? How are my gifts and talents going to be best used to support other people and to make them feel better? And it's not about receiving anything back, because again, you are worthy just for existing. Period. I cannot stress that enough. You are worthy just for existing. So if you want to feel fulfilled in life, it's not about what you're going to receive, but how much and what you can give to others. And that's where you'll find your passion, and that's where you'll get the best use out of productivity, is not from receiving, but in what you can give. I just wanted to make a quick follow-up video on that, and I think that is so important. And I think right now, especially since a lot of people may potentially not even have jobs to go back to after this, is to really focus on what you're passionate about and focus on how you can help other people's lives, and how you can help enrich other people's lives, because it will enrich yours. Don't do it for that reason. Just know that it will happen, and you will know the feeling you'll get when you know you're helping other people and what that feels like when you're in the right field and when you're passionate about what you're doing. Anyways, those are just my thoughts on productivity. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Tell me what you're passionate about. Tell me how you feel like you can help other people and help enrich their lives. I love to hear from each and every one of you who are watching these videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or share with friends. As always, if you want to stay tuned to more videos like this one, hit the subscribe button. Again, thank you so much for watching, and wherever you are, whether it's day or night, I hope you have a lovely one. Thank you.